Welcome to World's Collide Results and Review. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get straight into things though. We start off the night with Octagon Jr., Aerostar, and Mr. Iguana defeating LWO's Dragon Lee, Cruz del Toro, and Lince Dorado in a very fun opening match to start off this partnership between AAA and WWE.
Yeah, unfortunately we've seen Joaquin Wild get injured right before the match happened, so that kind of took him out of things. That replaced him with Lince Dorado. Yeah, this was a really fun match. The crowd really fell in love with Mr. Iguana. You kind of seen the love for him throughout the night. He had a really cool spot where he did like a tornado Hurricane Rana where he spun like for a really long time and he was posing as he was doing it and all this stuff. Cool spot where Dorado grabs his iguana and starts throwing it, DDT in it, he Spanish flies it. But yeah, this was a very fun match.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this match. Like you said, Mr. Iguana got super over, and his iguana as well. Octagon Jr. Aerostar definitely had some good moments, but obviously, like I said, Mr. Iguana is probably your star of the night and just in the entirety of Worlds Collide. But yeah, this is a very fun match. Unfortunate that WWE did lose this match, but I will say Cruz del Toro looked phenomenal tonight. He kind of carried, I think, the most of the match for the WWE side, and yeah, it's a really good performance from everybody involved. And then next up, we followed up with the women's tag team match where Stephanie Vicar and Lola Vice defeated Chick Tormenta and Dolls in a pretty solid women's tag team match.
Yeah, this was also a decent match. Nothing really to write home here, in my opinion. But it was decent nonetheless.
Yeah, this match, like you said, wasn't too much. We didn't see too much with Stephanie Vicar. This is a lot of Chick and Dolls kind of using Lola Vice, keep distracting her, using her in the corner, and then falling in the big hot tag to Stephanie Vicar to eventually get the big win. So yeah, obviously Stephanie pulling double duty. We'll talk about her in our next video, the Money in the Bank results. But yeah, very solid match. And then next up, we had Legado del Fantasma take on El Hijo del Wagner Jr., Pagano, and Psycho Clown in another solid six-man tag match.
Yeah, this one was surprisingly really good. I really enjoyed Dr. Wagner Jr. He seemed to be just like a star. I don't know anything about him really at all, to be honest, but the crowd really seemed to love him and enjoy him. He got really good love from the crowd and all that. But yeah, he was someone who I really enjoyed in this match.
Yeah, this match, again, was another, like I said, solid match. So, glad that we did see, like, a little bit of everybody from the AAA side. They got enough of their offense in. But overall, I think we kind of knew that the WWE side of things would probably pick up some momentum here with going in the match order we were. So, but yeah, another solid match. Next up, though, we had the Fatal 4-Way for the Men's North American Champion down in NXT, where Ethan Page retains over Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, and Rey Fenix. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, I think this match, it started off a little bit slow, I will admit. However, this was my match of the night. I really enjoyed this match. Javon Evans really showed off. There was a moment where Rey Fenix really looked like he was about to win. I forget exactly what the sequence of events that happened that led to it. But I really bit for that moment. I thought Rey Fenix was actually going to be our NXT North American champion for a moment. However, that doesn't end up happening. Ethan Page kind of uses Javon's offense that he pulled off on Laredo Kid, as well as using his own finisher, taking him out, getting the pin, and surprisingly, Ethan Page retains, which is something that I didn't really want to see. I think most people wanted Javon Evans to finally get that gold here, but Ethan Page does retain.
Yeah, I do agree that I definitely thought that Javon maybe would have won this, or maybe a Rey Fenix, since he's not really doing too much now on SmackDown. But yeah, Ethan Page getting the win. Not too mad about it. I did kind of expect him to lose just so he can get caught up. I think that's kind of rumored, but maybe not. So it looks like he'll be holding that North American title for a little while longer. But yeah, this match was really fun and a great way to show off Laredo Kid from TNA. So nice little match with everybody involved. But now in the main event, we had the AAA Mega Championship on the line where El Hijo del Vikingo takes on Chad Gable, where Vikingo retains the AAA champion.
Yeah, and this match, it was really good. I thought this match was going to be like that next level really good, that just super hard-hitting, high-flying, just a little bit of everything in one. And it kind of was that. but it never really reached that like next level that I was really looking forward to.
Yeah, this match was really fun. We've seen, El Hijo Vikingo just do all his big offenses that you kind of expect him to do. But yeah, Chad Gable also looked amazing. I think he had an incredible night overall. We'll talk about him later on, like I said, in the Money in the Bank results. But yeah, phenomenal match. But overall, I do think this event, I would say, was a success. I think you got somebody like Mr. Iguana, who seems to be like, a cult fan favorite now in the WWE universe. I think some people can translate over, like maybe an Octagon Jr. Again, I didn't mention this earlier, but he did end up getting into it with Dominic Mysterio, which would set up a match later on at Money in the Bank, where Octagon Jr. got a Intercontinental Championship match versus Dom on the card. So that was really cool as well. But yeah, I think this is a very solid event. I think things could have been a little bit better. I think next time maybe use a bit more star power. Obviously, you have Money in the Bank, so you can't use those people. But I think with people who got left off of Money in the Bank could have been on here, and maybe a little bit of a better card.
Yeah, I really would have liked to see a Penta and Rey Fenix be a tag team here. I think that would have been a nice spot, especially since Penta wasn't going to really win anyway. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I think for as much flack as people sometimes give WWE for not showing love to other companies or whatever, even though they bought AAA, so it's a little bit different, I guess. But either way, they're still showing a lot of love to these people. They gave Joe Hendry a spot at WrestleMania, now Octagon Jr. at Money in the Bank. So that's really cool moments for these people that'll help them in their indie bookings or wherever they're going to be booked at in the future.
Yeah. But what was your favorite match of the night?
The Fatal 4-Way is probably my favorite match of the night. I think it really helped Javon Evans. It really helped Rey Fenix, I think, get some of his moves over with the crowd and whatnot, and as well as Laredo Kid to put him on a big stage like that. Unfortunately, Ethan Page won, so that's the only kind of bad part about it, but I love Ethan Page at the same time, so I don't mind it.
And then what AAA star did you fall most in love with after tonight?
I know most people are probably going to say Mr. Iguana, however, I'm going to say Dr. Wagner Jr. I really enjoyed his work. He actually was just really good in ring, and I felt like the crowd interaction with him just made him feel like more of a star than most people on the card did.
Yeah, but let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.